time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Nice.
Hello there guys, and welcome to the stream. What's up, Lime, Tuams, Arman, Darken, Ghostwalker, Zoltan, everybody else. So I have already done a teeny bit of grinding as I was setting up the stream and doing everything else, and well, now we just need to carry on. Right, so Purgatory is likely gonna go for quite high as a new champion, so I have no illusions of this being a casual chill grind, and I was having my doubts about grinding for Purgatory, but I did decide to grind for her because there's not much else going on in the game right now, and I'll be honest, I'm not having the greatest time in general, and I was kind of like, nah. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been feeling too great last few days, but it is what it is, and I figured I might as well just kind of like get my mind off everything else and get the grinding gloves on. Boost increase Quake's aftershock damage, yes. Yes, boost do increase Quake's aftershock damage. So does any other artificial attack modifiers. Let's say synergy with Nick Fury that grants her extra attack, or any nodes that gives her furies, or any attack increase and stuff like that. There we go. What's up, JJ? On the cost units? What cost units? You mean Purgatory grind? Probably will do. Probably will cost me some units. But the way I look at it, I'll grind, I'll earn some units, I'll spend some units. What are the units for if not to be spent? You know what I mean? You get me? You get me. Units are here to be spent anyways, and I'd rather spend them on a new 6-star than like a crappy deal that came out today, for instance. Today's 3,000 unit deal just looked so bad. It looked so bad. And on top of it all, never you mind what else has gone wrong today. One of my light bulbs that is providing the wonderful lighting for green screen and my face just went out. So I'm operating with less light than usual, and it's quite annoying. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna order one tomorrow. I couldn't be bothered to do it right now because it just happened like half an hour ago. It's just one of those days when nothing goes right. Seemingly anyways. So, you know. Yay. Can't wait to Quake the Gauntlet. Well, it's gonna take a while. What does KT1 stand for? It stands for Kiryu 111. And there is a longer story accompanied with it, but to cut it down very, very short, basically, Kiryu is a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG card. That's about it. That is just about it. Stupid Jabari Panther. What's up, Shawan? How are you doing? What's up, Mr. Petrol? Welcome to the stream. Alright, bad luck? Yes, pretty much. Nothing seems to work well. And I think that kind of can get reflected to everything else. How to get quickly revive potion? Grind arena. Buy one. Do daily events.
I am inevitable.
Well, hello there, Mr. Inevitable. Why do you think you are all that inevitable? Stands for kinetic transference. Sure. Greetings. Hey, what's up, Fluffy? How are you doing? I'm so damn tired. I've almost been up 21 hours. Just spent 75-ish to complete Act 6. Well, at the very least, if nothing else, you have completed Act 6. You know there's more than... Yes, of course I did. Of course I did know that there's... other ones are extremely rare, though. Other symbiotes are very rare. I have... You guys know for a fact that I have done dozens of labyrinth clears on this channel, and I think I have gotten that other symbiote like once. up, Ashik? How are you doing? Hanging out with Jarvis? Wonderful. What do you think about Mr. Negative? I just recently uploaded a video, which you should check out. What I think about Mr. Negative. I uploaded a guide/review video on the guy. So, yeah, just watch that and it will give you a full-on explanation what I think about the guy. Yeah, you can jump on. I am in the call already, so you can jump on for sure. 31 was harder than 80-30 for me. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that, Eric. Didn't quite catch. I don't know what it means, I mean to say. 8 points for 6-star Daredevil. I don't know, first round he went for like 60 something? I don't know, 70 million-ish? I'm just guessing. I'm really guessing. I don't... No, FNID. Well, now you know. Now you know, all slash. Them miss any messages? Don't think so. JJ. Okay. Let's move. Buff Angel and Massacre. Yeah, of course. I just want them to ban, like, buff the Audio Avengers, man. Evil Mandalets. Let's go. Sure. Evil Mandalets. Right. 30 minus 1. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, well, most people struggle most with that reverse controls phase, which is, I believe, at 30%. So that's where most people struggle with. Vast majority of the time. It's just one of those things where you need to get used to. Not a bad fight overall, though. There we go. Crossbones is deadish. Did you guys know the Crossbones is like quite a chunky health ball? Hope inputs are treating me right this evening. Oh, it's arena. Even if something's happening, then it's just arena. What's the worst thing that can happen? I'll lose my streak. Big woof. But yeah, there are like 270 comments on that video in about 6 hours, which leads me to believe it's not a minor problem. I have to get my second vaccine. Well, hope all goes well. I hope you get no complications, and yeah, good luck on that, Eric. So next gauntlet event run, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe this is not a promise. Maybe I'll do one towards the Friday. Maybe I'll do one towards the Friday. With like a rank 3 Cable, APOC, Professor X, Archangel, and Magneto. I don't know, something like that. Sounds cool. You know, flex them mutant. We're going to starting this grind. Oh, whatever do you mean? I just got bored with the game right now, so I figured I might as well snag myself a new 6-star champion. There's no real good excuse not to, I suppose. Come on. Ooh, dolt. What does dolt mean? Can native English speakers explain to me? What does dolt mean? He said dolt. But yeah, this is probably going to be quite a hefty one. It's probably going to be quite a chunky grind, so to speak. It means I got to go do it too. Does it mean that? Does it mean so? I guess fair play, but really? Dolt is like an Indian. Look at that. I learned a new word. I guess I learned the new word. What's up, Hentash? How are you doing? Okay, what else? go. Let's go. Slap him silly. Nearly 9 million here. Now teach us something as well. Stulbens. It's Latvian for an idiot. There you go. Taught you. It has the board machine? Not extensively, no. I mean, I have played around with him a bit, and doesn't seem like a champion for me at all. 5-star, 6-2-hand ghost. All vacant. Just Guardian Buster, 6-star, no, 6-star ghost. I'd go with Hulkbuster there. I'd go with Hulkbuster myself. Just saying. Hulkbuster would be my weapon of choice. Never heard Dolt before? Well, me neither, now I have. Do an average player using... I have no idea. I have no idea what an average is and what team you use, stuff like that. That's impossible to answer a question. I have no widespread ability to collect data. Know what I mean? I generally don't know. One of those questions where you're basically just asking me to pull a number out of my rectum, and I really don't know. What's up, sucker? Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah, you're alright.
How are you?
You know, I don't know. I didn't have a good day. I'll be honest. I'm kind of last like three or 4 days I have been kind of meh. But you know,
Sorry to hear.
new arena, all new cool things. We're going for a new bad 6-star.
Underwhelming 6-star, yeah.
Yep. You know, Buff City. I actually do think that there's a relatively decent chance that she will get a fairly swift value update or something.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's a KPM original. I doubt they will leave her like that.
Exactly.
What's up, Crab and JG? What did she even go for this time?
She went 120 round 1.
It's crazy what they're putting up for a new champion.
I mean, it's a new champion.
Yeah, but she's underwhelming.
So was Mr. Negative.
He's better than her for sure.
Yeah, true. But well, he went higher. But still, Mr. Negative went for like a ton.
He's also pretty fun in incursions with the DJ X, to be honest. And Buffcorn. Messed around with mine a bit.
Ah, this is actually true. Well, yeah. That sounds like quite interesting.
Yo, what's up, Darkin?
Hey.
LL Stash says, grinding for her is beneath you, Katie. Garbage champ.
Let's see who gets the last laugh there, huh? Let's see. Let's see who gets the last laugh when she gets buffed.
Yo, what's up, Henach?
I know his name is Henach, but on this channel we call him Hentash.
I can't make myself do it, sorry.
Right. Recognize your allegiances.
He says, I'm going for the Gotcha 6-star Daredevil. Sadly, my rank 1 6-stars gave me less point than my max 5-stars now.
Yeah,
Don't
man,
get me
I want to
started,
see what score Daredevil is gonna go for now, because obviously the points are fixed, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it, he's probably gonna go for significantly lower than the first round.
I don't really see him going for much over 45 million, if I gotta be completely honest.
I think he's gonna I think he might end up going even lower.
Really?
Well, because right now he went for like, what, 50 something? Right?
I didn't actually look at the cutoff, so...
Yeah, I think
50.
round 1 was 55, 60, something like that, right? But now second round, the 6-star champions don't give as much points anymore.
Let's just say I'm not grinding for a 6-star. basic anytime soon.
Next basic that I wanted to grind for is Jubilee in like 3 weeks. So by then, at the very least, I'm gonna have a chance to see some scores out there, you know?
I will have to take 3 days off work if I want to have a chance. So.
Hey, Mr. 28 million and miss.
Shut up. It's not that bad, to be honest.
Pathetic, to be honest.
I'm busy. What can I say?
Okay.
I have a job.
So? Get your priorities straight. Get your priorities straight.
I'm not trying to get in trouble either.
Yeah, okay.
You know, happy wife, happy life.
You just said, you know, heavy wife, heavy life.
No. Okay, let me catch up one chat.
Yeah.
Sarcassus, I don't grind for Purgatory because I'm disappointed on her. I don't like her, but her animations are smooth.
Yeah, animations are cool, but everything else about her is quite bad. And well, synergies are actually quite cool.
The guillotine 29.9 synergy actually is pretty decent.
Yeah. And also the dimensional being one.
Vicious says, why is my block registering? The game is blocked.
The game is under the weather. The game has seen better days. How about that?
Aaron says, yo, Katie, completed Gauntlet today. Thanks for all your help. Congrats,
Nice,
man.
congratulations. Very good job.
Dargis, or damn it, when I need someone for the alley, I can't find anyone.
What do you need for what? You can't what? What?
He can't find a recruit for his alliance.
Oh, that's always the case. That's why I don't want anything to do with any alliance management anymore. It's a very thankless and
being in management.
It's a very thankless and annoying task.
Very thankless indeed. Also, just assigning paths in war is horrible. Also, if people want to switch up paths in AQ.
For me, like in Alliance, I know that is not necessarily the best approach to Alliance things, but I'm fairly quiet in all Alliance chats unless some major issue comes up. And for most part, I just do what I'm told the best I can, and that's about it.
I fill in sometimes. I filled in the last 2 wars this season assigning paths. Very reluctantly. But the guy that usually does it in our battle group was very ill. So.
Okay, so what's happening with the chant there?
I'm gonna skip some of it. First, and that's where you grind for a 6-star strife.
No, because I have him. And I don't care for him, so I don't care for dupe. He's arena points.
Aaron says did get Cyclops, Blue, Massacre, Storm X, and then Dormammu from the Nexus.
Ouch.
Storm Pyramid X isn't bad.
Oh yeah, Storm Pyramid X isn't bad, but not good enough to save that opening either.
The best thing I got was more 6 on my mojo from the Nexus. Which isn't bad, but not great either. Google user says what's up.
What up?
Carlson says, wait Jacob, you wouldn't give up work for grinding for a 6-star Venom pull. It is what it is. Dustin asks, how many points do you plan on putting up?
I don't even know, to be honest, yet. Well, went for 120, so I'll probably go 130.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would put up more.
I'm not gonna...
Considering Been going for more, round 2.
Oh yeah, exactly. If it went 120, I'm gonna add in 10 million extra. They have never increased for more than 10 million on featured champions.
I think many people might just not grind for the basic this time, considering the point changes.
Yeah, but those people are not likely gonna be putting up 120 million.
We'll see then.
Like, people are reacting as in, like, putting up 120 million is like an easy thing. It really is not. Like, I have one of the bigger accounts in the game, and without units, to put up 120 million, I have to put in a lot of work. I can put on 110 million relatively okay. 120 is already stretching it. Past 120 million, it's guaranteed to need units. And that is with an account my size. There aren't too many of those in game. Huh?
We've all discussed this, but people think, oh, if I had your account, I could do it easily, right? That's their mentality.
Yeah, I know, but it really, like, with my account, that is setting alarms, making sure that I'm not late for any of my rounds, using all my 5 stars twice a day, couple or a bunch of my 5 stars third time, just like before bed or whatever. Waking up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to like make sure that I gain that hour so I can squeeze in the 7th round as 6-star champions. I can put up 110, maybe 115 million without units. Anything past that is units. And that's with my account. So when you're talking about these cutoffs in 120, 130 million, all of that takes units. No matter who you are.
For sure. Jay says, hello Katie and the new voice dude. I'm learning about Sunspot. Seems like he really benefits from both his special damage and power boost strategy.
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
if you want to get the most out of him, sure, but he doesn't.
Yeah, but he doesn't really need it. That's the thing with Sunspot, is because you can't even drop more than like a couple of consecutive level 2s without running out of the charges, because you need to get to level 3 there as well. The entire premise of playing Sunspot typically is, in 95% of the fights, is where you drop your level 1s till you get enough solar flare states to finish the fight with a single level 2.
Hans is just unlocked 6-star Silver Surfer. Is he good for anything other than prestige? I have Corvus and CGRs my top cosmic champs. Well, I'm not jealous at all. He's very underrated, very fun to use. He's pretty good in 7.2 if you haven't done that.
A Silver Surfer honestly has been kind of sneaking in. Whenever I'm not running Liquid Courage Double Edge, more often than not, Silver Surfer ends up being in my AQ team, let's say. Because he can, for instance, I don't know, go up against Iceman. He kind of fits very well with all of the tactics for the most part, because he doesn't crit like crazy. He doesn't need to parry because he can phase open, get his openings through phase, and has unblockable level 2 and increased power gain, and all that stuff. He just kind of seems to work very well for a lot of stuff in map 7, so I frequently use him in map 7. On top of that, yeah, he definitely, since 6.3, every quest since 6.3, he has had plenty of uses.
Spot on. Lucky says, sub KTM people.
Hey, what's up, Lucky? Welcome to the stream.
He's from ASR, right?
Lucky? He claims to be. It's like, I have never seen him in my life. I'm joking. He is from ASR. I double checked afterwards.
That's a violation.
I suspect somebody's gonna have words with me afterwards. Oh. I don't know. Just feeling all over the place.
Yeah, I can understand that. You weren't in the best mood in the morning.
Hmm?
You weren't in the best mood in the morning stream.
It's been happening for like 3 days, 4 days now already. I just don't have energy. I feel depressed. Any video that I want to record is, I kind of find it to be a bad idea, and kind of just, I don't know. You know those days when you just want to get in bed and, I don't know, Netflix
Crawl
and
under.
yeah, crawl under the blanket and Netflix and do nothing and sleep.
I had one of those days today, but work is busy, so I had to use my day off on work as well.
Does Kingpin need to be awakened? Yes, Kingpin need to be awakened. Also, you need to do better job reading the chat. No message skipping
Yeah,
here.
I'll
Catch
that
up.
now.
Pronto.
Ellis Dash asked, do you have a 2-star Doom?
2-star Doom? No, I don't. I don't do the insider thing and stuff like that. I don't think I have 2-star Doom anyways. Because I don't have most of those exclusive 2-stars. I don't do the insider, and without that it's like impossible to collect them, unless sometimes when they sell those crystals for like 50 units, which is like a daylight robbery.
Hunting for 2 stars is harder than hunting for 6 stars.
Yeah.
Ollie says, yo.
What up? Ooh. How
Google uses this. Why are Bishop's charges changed to prowess? I know they act like prowess, but they don't look like them usually.
Sorry, what did you say?
He says, why are Bishop's charges changed to prowess? I haven't seen that.
I don't know. I don't know pretty much anything about Bishop, to be honest. I mean, I know like few bits, but I have never like really paid much attention to him.
Lucky says, people think that doing 10 rounds of 5 stars and 10 rounds of 6 stars is easy.
Indeed.
Hammers says that grind routine sounds like a bodybuilder exercise plan.
So.
Sultan says, I got a 6-star 4 racks from regular cap. My prestige is totally sorted after I start duping my champs. I have Silver Surfer, Doom, Namor, and Sunspot.
Very good. You're only missing the most painful prestige. Huh?
The 6 stones.
6 stones is always harsh, man. 6 stones is always so harsh. Yeah, honestly though, at this point, I'm pretty much sorted. Like, if I duped my Sunspot, even like, let's say with an Awakening Gem, so meaning Sig 1, I would immediately be able to take him up to like Sig 120 something, like right now.
That's pretty good. They're also trying to limit endgame players' progression by making 6 stones a thing you purchase.
Yeah, of
That's
course
what
they
they
are.
wanted.
And mainly they are well behind quite high cash paywall. But recently they have been better, to be honest, because, you know, the Karina's challenges had 6 stones, Grandmaster Gauntlet had 6 stones. That has, like, improved many people's situation and prestige-wise significantly.
Oh, for sure.
It even improved my prestige quite significantly. I'm at, like, 13,820. Like, I can't get much higher than that.
Sorry you cut out.
It's okay, just read the next message.
Lucky says I got re-vaccinated today and my arm is falling off. Fever's about to start as well.
Did you try to put a key to your hand?
Sorry to hear, man. Hope you get better soon.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, man.
Person says, Katie, you're always on the grind, man. You deserve a few days off from time to time.
Well, I took a few days off. I didn't grind Purgatory round 1. Duh.
This says I got 2-star Doom from one of the events that gave 2-star crystals. Well, congrats.
No, I might have 2-star Doom actually. I don't know. I haven't used 2 stars for absolutely anything in forever.
The last time I used them was for Variant 4.
There was some sort of arena for 2 stars and 1 stars not too long ago
Yeah,
as
that
well.
also counts, of course. Gordon says, make sure you're hydrated, Casey. If you're just feeling sluggish and tired sometimes, you just need to drink some water.
Yeah, no, I that is one thing that people can't hold up against me. I always drink a lot of water or juice or stuff. I go
Ronnie asks,
through like 2 liters of orange juice a day normally.
why is White Magneto good?
Well, because he's like, okay, so first of all, what made Blade good? Because he reduced opponent's ability accuracy by 70%, right? That with Stark Enhanced Spider-Man synergy. White Magneto does the same. White Magneto has basically, so long as you keep...
He's just a little slower on the damage.
Well, to be honest, his damage isn't even as bad. People don't understand that his damage still competes very well with most of the champions in the game. And he has access to passive parry stun all the time. That's quite useful. So, mainly that's why. And obviously, he has also some of the coolest synergies.
Also, the Deacon instead of Bleed is pretty clutch.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that he's one of the most underrated champs in the game.
Who?
White Magneto.
Oh yeah, I do. He's my most likely next rank 3 in Mutant Glass.
People are saying I'm echoing a bit.
Okay, I'll turn you down a bit then. You should be fine now. It's just sometimes it's a bit tricky for me to hear you well, so I turned it up a bit, but it's okay. Don't worry. All good. All good.
Q says pull 6-star Doom from a Nexus today.
Ain't you a lucky little camper? Lucky Q.
Very lucky indeed.
Generis is here. Okay, so how far are you? Jesus Christ. Okay, let me catch up then.
I'm at lucky. I don't think it's worth any more to invest in Sunspot since he won't even be top.
Well, the thing is though, because he's significantly higher than most other champions, rank 3, so I kind of think that at this point it is worth investing with him still, because it is inevitably going to take quite a significant amount of time to take 5 champions up to rank 5, let alone have all 5 of those be prestige champions. So I do think that he's like, I expect it to take about 7 to 9 months for even most active people playing this game, at the minimum, to be able to have all like rank 4 6-star prestige profile. So for nearly, let's say, best part of a year, Sunspot still will likely play a role in prestige, so I kind of think it is worth it. For now.
Rishi says, how are the duck after the buff? Pretty underrated, to be fair. That's a nice utility.
To be honest, he's quite decent, yeah. The biggest problem that I have with Howard the Duck is that he's quite slow to start. He doesn't like carry it over. And like, when he's ramped up, he spanks hard. But it does take a fair amount to ramp him up. Let's say, best case scenario, if you are manually mashing opponents, don't have limber, and you're nailing your parries, it still takes like 10-15 heavy attacks. 10-15 heavy attacks is kind of like the level you expect the fights to be over, and quite often they are over before that, before you can ramp them up to max. So, I don't know, there's something very frustrating to me when I'm playing the champion that I know I'm not getting like the best out of him, and he's one of the reasons why I don't like Strife, for instance, is because I feel like I'm all the time just focused on ramping him up, and by the time I'm done ramping him up, an average quest is done and over and dusted. And that's how I feel when I play Howard. Then I'm not exactly enjoying the champion. I am working on ramping him up, and I don't like that. But he's good.
I'll ask who's the rank 3. I have each catalyst: Doom, Awakening Molma, and Archangel Venom. Or all of them if you have the catalyst.
All of them? This is very simple. Which one will you do first? Well, I would start with the highest prestige option. That's me.
Doom is also the better champion overall.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Doom is a beast. There's not much you can say against him.
JJ asked if you booked your vaccine yet.
JJ is what?
Your vaccine?
No, I didn't. I should have. That's another thing. Like, I just... When it comes to me doing things, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna mess something up, or I don't have energy to approach it. I really haven't had the best time recently. I don't know what is it about, but kind of have been struggling with myself.
Daenerys says, what's up? How are you guys?
What up?
Darkin says, we're good to have the new Summoner Trials. Now I have to use my 3 stars. I haven't ranked much of my 4 stars.
Well, with 3 stars, the best thing is that you basically have infinite supply of those arena crystals and 3-star arena boosts and stuff like that, so it's not a huge disadvantage in using them, to be honest. Because if you open the... First of all, basic arena boost crystals are quite useless now, because they just don't give any good multipliers. But if you open those great arena crystals and stuff, then they give 3 stars like times 2, times 2.5, and times 3. And with those, they give a lot of points for that arena.
Jay says, Gauntlet Conspiracy Effect. I haven't seen a single rewind in this month's Spider-Win quest.
Oh, I can literally go and pick up a revive right now, because I had somebody snarky in comments going to me when I was showcasing that Nebula video yesterday. Somebody was like, oh, there was a revive on the path and you didn't go to pick it up. It's because it wouldn't have worked on that path. Like, you know what I mean? I obviously wanted to go and pick up the revive, but I wouldn't have been able to showcase Nebula on that path. Anyways, but yeah, no, I have seen some.
Vicious says, I find it funny how Airwalker can use his SP3 as a defender on his first fight, but we can't.
Oh yeah. In general, I am very strongly against any champion abilities being different from whether they are on offense or defense. I don't like that practice at all. Like, we have Hulkbuster, who is completely different. We have champion who gets bonuses defending, I think, the last node. I think we have several synergies that work like that, and we have more and more, like Dragon Man recovers his power gain buff quicker when he's on defense. Any mechanics like that, I heavily dislike.
I personally think it would have been cool if they did something similar for Abe anymore, because they were so adamant on making him a defender.
Yeah, maybe, but in general, I think when you have to resort to that, you have failed as a designer. Yeah.
Point ask, when do you think compensation will be out? We don't know.
I don't work about my friend. I generally have no clue.
Correct Car asks, who would be your second rank 4 after Doom?
Surfer. Or Surfer might be first. Those two are more than likely going to be first and second.
Mine is probably Namor or Doom, depending on who I take up first.
Yeah, Namor is going to be up there as well. That's pretty much the rank up order: Surfer, Doom, Namor. And then we'll see if there's new prestige options.
Lucky says, do you see how they put tier 3 8 as max in inventory? We need 3 to rank up, which means you'll have 3 days to rank up before it expires. They're gonna change it.
Well then,
when it becomes more available.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to change it, because right now it's impossible to. So I don't think people should pay much attention to that. Let me put it like that. The same situation was before with the TFI Basics as well.
No daddy yet?
Yeah. Daddy's been coming far and in between recently, which is, you know, part of life. Everybody's saving up for July 4th, it seems, myself included. I'm trying to put away every single penny that I have if I want to be able to afford July 4th stuff. So, thank you very much, Jacobkanda. Oh, let me get your name on
Harry
there.
says, hey everyone, being offered Mojo, Call, and Scrogle from an exit. Who should I pick? I would pick Mojo personally.
I'd pick Mojo, definitely. I have a rank 3 Mojo, and still like him. I think he's significantly underrated.
Very underrated. Fun to use.
Yeah.
Bronky is here. He says, what's up?
Hey, what up?
And it's me, Jacob, that's on call.
Mm-hmm.
He says, just got out of the hospital today. We'll be looking to make more streams now.
Well, very
That's
good.
awesome.
About time, then. About time.
Ahmed says, hey, KT, just completed Variant 5. It was really fun. Thanks for your guys on Variant 5. It was an absolute MVP.
Well, I'm glad to have been of help. That's kind of the intention of making those guides. Honestly, even without the guide, even with the guide content, I have been having like my second thoughts. But it's one of those things that I'm kind of like, you know, happy that I can always refer people to whatever content comes out to a guide that I have made. But they're just typically not doing all too well.
I'm really not into that, but I don't really like to use guys most of the time because I like to.
Yeah, I know. There are
myself.
plenty of people like that, and I completely understand that. Like, yeah, as you can imagine, I'm also not the type of person who uses the guide to clear content. I'm the type of person to jump in there, wing it. It typically works out. If not, then figure my way around it.
That's personally what I enjoy about the game. Making do with what I have and
Yeah.
my own strategies. Amber asks, can this be done with Moment, APOC, Cable, Strive, Torch, or Claire? All 5-star Awaken.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it can
With
be
enough
done.
units.
I maybe wouldn't recommend 100%, but definitely it can be done. I'm actually thinking of after July 4th. I kind of feel that I'm going to be jumping back in Abyss for another stream at some milestone or something, like with completely different random team.
That'll be interesting.
I already have done like a stream with no horsemen involved.
Point says, nah, just asking for a prediction. He was referring to the compensation.
Okay, prediction. They typically take around a week. I think it took them slightly over a week to send me the gauntlet completion missing rewards. So I suspect it's probably gonna be a week or 10 days, something like that.
That's reasonable. Fulton asks, any interest in playing Marvel Future Revolutions when it comes out?
I have interest in that game. Does anybody know when it comes out, actually?
I'll definitely try it out.
Yeah, I will try it out as well. I'll do it live. I'll when it comes out, I'll do it live on a stream.
Josh asks, do you think Storm Pyramid X is a good rank 2? Good rank 2 6-star?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I do think so.
And Google says, Overseer sub 5 prestige now, KT.
Overseer is very specifically right now at current rank 3 progression level not in top 5. He will be in top 5 for now at rank 4 6-star level, and he will not be in top 5 at rank 5 6-star level. So I would be inclined to say that that information currently is false.
Ultimate Mediocre player says, hey KT, got a Nexus from Cavalier Calendar and got a 6-star Human Torch. Already have a 565 with your rank 2 and eventually rank 3.
Here is the thing what I recommend to every single person doing. If you have a rank 5 5-star and you have pulled that champion as a 6-star, don't touch that 6-star up until such point when you are ready, able, and willing to take that champion to rank 3. There is not much point in taking, let's say, if you have 5-star rank 5 Human Torch, taking another Human Torch rank 2. They will be virtually identical, and for time being, those resources can be used on a better option, or maybe eventually you will have some better rank up options, as in you might get a rank up gem, or basically circumstances might change. Maybe you're gonna pull a champion that you want to rank up more or whatever. There is very little to no actual benefit in ranking up the same champion. Like for instance, I had a Ghost, duped 6-star rank 1 Ghost for a very, very long time. And when I ranked her straight from rank 1 to rank 3. She never stayed in rank 2 for longer than 10 seconds. You know why? Because even at rank 3 for specific things, rank 5 5-stars better at high sig. So that's in general how I approach.
You also get more combat power.
Yeah, exactly. That's the most important thing. That combat power thing is so underrated by people. Because for many champions, it is so important.
Gabe asked, who should I rank up? 600 Cap Infinity War to rank 5 or an Awaken 6-star She-Hulk to rank 2? Or do Cap Infinity War?
I do Captain Infinity War. It's all... Captain Infinity War is just one of those champions that I think any relatively high progression summoner should have access to. He has come in clutch so often that the man just can't be denied.
He's pretty similar to Corvus. He always gets the job done.
Yeah, he might not be the best option, but there will be plenty of times when you're going to struggle something or will not be able to figure something out, and then you're going to go like, oh, Cap Infinity War. And the best thing about Cap Infinity War is that he punches upwards very easily with his perfect parries.
Hey guys.
What's up, Mando?
Hey, I just needed to pop in real quick and tell you guys what's going on. So, hi KT, sorry.
Hey, what's up, Mando?
So they've been doing work, and the plumber came by, and the plumber left. And after the guys were getting back to work, they found a leak the plumber either caused or didn't know about after he replaced everything, and now we have water everywhere again.
I'm sorry, but at which point is it okay to laugh again?
Oh yeah, just keep laughing.
Yes.
No, I mean like, it's one of those. It's kind of cry or laugh. Like, trust me, like, I obviously sympathize with you as a human being, but at this point, even I'm pissed off at your house and the workers in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm just like,
even if I look at it selfishly, purely through how many streams you have missed because of that and them, I'm legitimately to a point where I want to give your plumbers a call and ask what the fuck is going on.
I know. So anyway,
ridiculous.
So I couldn't type all that out. I just wanted to tell you guys real quick, and then I gotta go back. We're still waiting for the plumber to get here, but yeah. So that's my day. Yay, fun stuff. So I'll leave you guys back to it, but I miss y'all. Sorry again, KT and everybody. Thank you again, Jacob, for helping out.
No worries.
It's all part of the plan, right?
Let's just laugh about it. Let's laugh, man.
No, it is getting quite funny.
It's almost like it's a joke.
You're living in a cursed house. You're living in a cursed house. There's some Annabelle doll in your basement that's flooding everything.
Have you ever seen the movie The Money Pit back in the 80s with Tom Hanks and stuff in it, and he buys his house and it just continues like having more and more stuff wrong with it?
I haven't seen that Money Pit one, but I remember recently it's probably some sort of remake or a cheap comedy made from that with like that Ice Cube or whatever that guy's name is.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where they also basically kind of like move from city to a countryside and the house just keeps going bust all the time.
Yeah, it's basically, it's very similar to that. But this is like only one room, but it's like causing so much trouble anyway. So yeah.
He insists.
Just abandon that room, as in like just shut the door and just pretend that room doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing. but it doesn't even have a window right now. So it's like open to the elements. It just has a board over it right now until they can't put the window up until they get the plumbing thing done, which they're not going to be able to do until tomorrow now. But anyway, it's just crazy. So I'll let you guys go.
Well, you have fun. You have fun, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a great time. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Laters.
But yeah, Purgatory went for like 120 million, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I just posted in chat. Realsensei says, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
Frito says, hey Keithy, I got a few 6-star lately. You know my luck's bad.
You got what now?
First up in this.
What? Sorry, I didn't understand you.
Frito says, I got a few 6-stars lately. You know my luck is bad. First up is OML.
Old man.
Second is the Hood.
Yeah, well. Look at this. Whenever you hit a rough punch, and trust me, I have hit plenty of them if you have seen my recent openings. Just look at it that statistically, every bad opening gets you closer the next good one. Over time, it all kind of evens out. There is not a single player in this game, no matter how many people like pretend that they all the time get everything that they want. It just kind of comes and goes. It always evens out. If you're getting all the bad stuff now, then you're gonna get to the good stuff soon. Or eventually.
And out of those options, I would rank up Mr. Fantastic.
I want dupe on Mr. Fantastic, I really do.
I love mine.
It'd be such a sexy rank up.
Arsenal and ask, is it better to explore X7 or X6 first? As it now got overhauled. X7. Not even close.
Yeah, Act 7 is just far better.
Jay asks, for Gauntlet with a team of Archangel, Moleman, Red Max, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, and Warlock have any glaring weak spots?
I think you're pretty much fine.
Yeah, looks alright. Robert asks, do you think iHulk is worth taking to rank 4 for her in 7 Science Cosmic Quest?
Yeah,
Sure.
I would.
And Google user is off.
Alright, see you later, man.
Juck says, hey OKT, got a 5-star guillotine 2099. Does she need to be awakened?
No.
If so, how many 6 do you need
No.
to awake officially?
Well, here's the thing. Technically, if you want to benefit from that awakened ability, which isn't all that important, you want her to stick to 100 because you want to be sure that it will trigger.
Just don't mess
But
up.
she really does not need to be awakened.
Eric says, okay Katie, just got back from vaccine, and I'm gonna pass the F out. I'll see you in about 12 hours.
Let's see.
In your night stream.
Yeah, well, yeah, about 12 hours. A bit less than that, but
Morning
yeah, sure.
first. Kim Jong-un says hello.
Oh, that guy. Hello. Hello there.
Okay, Ultimate Reworks says, so hey Casey, I'm focused on 6 stars as done with content. Recently got 5-star alpha, should I rank him up? For fun to wait for the 6-star.
Well, you
His
just
combat
answer.
power rating,
The
combat-
answer is in the question there. How important is fun for you in this game? That's what it. If you want to play with iHulk, yeah, rank him up. Like, you know, why not?
Thanks for this. Raheem says, hey boss.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing?
Realsensei says, so I finished my team for the Gauntlet, and the spreadsheet was so helpful. Thank you for putting that together.
Oh, you're very welcome. That was the point. That was the plan. Kind of felt that people are looking at me and will inevitably end up asking a ton of questions. So that spreadsheet was kind of to save my bottom as much as help everybody else. But yeah, I'm definitely happy that helped a bunch of people. Because that is exactly the way you should look at pretty much all the harder content. I pretty much made like identical spreadsheet. Well, the idea behind the spreadsheet was identical for the Abyss one that I made. Where you just need to make sure that you can cover every single fight.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of the things that slowly but surely is starting to trigger me more and more often when somebody sees the team that I use or somebody else uses, and then they come like, can, I don't know, Void replace Human Torch for Abyss exploration? I'm like, does Void do exactly the same things Human Torch does? Like, no, also probably not, right?
Relentless grinds $3.50.
350 for spreadsheet help. Thank you.
I mean, you know how I feel about people asking for guides on, or advice on content when you have a guide.
Yeah, I know.
It takes less time to look it up than asking.
Especially because typically, let's be honest here. For any content that has come out within the last 2.5 years or 3 years, anything that in this game right now would be considered hard, there is a guide made by me. Every variant, pretty much, and, you know, all the more recent content.
I will never understand it. Let's just say that much. And Raheem, Katie has a video on his master setup if you want to check that out.
Yeah, if you type in Mastery KT1. I actually should probably revisit it at some point. But even though, like, again, if I would revisit that Mastery setup, I would again feel like I'm making a video a bit about nothing because it hasn't really changed at all.
I can understand that. I mean, my views on Masteries hasn't changed over the last year.
Yeah, exactly, because there hasn't been any changes in Mastery.
My usual advice is after you're done unlocking precision and recovery, go for willpower and then despair, personally.
Yeah.
That's a must for me to have that maxed out in every.
Deep wounds are also
builds.
much more important than most people realize.
Oh, for sure. I try to run 5 out of 5 when I can. I would rather sacrifice a point in MD than deep wounds, personally.
Yeah, let's get back to chat.
I'm pretty caught up, but
There was like, is there a better way to play iHulk than nuke method of special 2 heavy special 1? Honestly, my kind of preferred method is I'm not a big fan of weaving in that heavy attack. I typically go into special 2 double medium full combo special 1 into double medium full combo, like, you know what I mean? I like to get more medium triggers in, but that's to whoever. It kind of depends on situation. Ankit knows very well a lot if he's about, oh, he's probably not about here, but he knows a lot about iHulk rotations.
Is combat power rate important for iHulk?
Yeah.
Or adrenaline? He's talking about the Firestar 6-star benefit.
Combat power rate's more important than adrenaline is.
I would agree.
Because when you go
TJ
iHulk
says,
cheese,
hey,
it's
KT.
always all about making it to that special attack.
Oh yeah, for sure. TJ says, hey KT, would you rank 3 Magneto or 620? 620 Magneto or Colossus? I have both as maxed out 5 stars. I'm hoping to awaken Colossus from Arena or July 4th deals before ranking. I have Omega maxed out already also. I'll rank up Magneto anyways. I'm not a fan of unduped Colossus.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of unduped Colossus either, for sure. So yeah, it probably would be the Magneto there. And even at that point, yeah, just go Magneto first. In that case, he's already awakened. There's no reason not to do it. Love Colossus, but yeah, there's literally no reason not to rank up Magneto.
Vicious says the spam pacifier is so underrated. I agree.
Pacify I don't care for much, to be honest.
I don't really run it.
Yeah, I never run it either.
Jay says I have a spreadsheet both for all advanced concept variants like 6 Gauntlet and Abyss. I find it fun coming up with the theory and planning everything out in advance before watching the guides.
Very good.
That's more of an advanced plan I do. I just do it in my head.
Yeah, same. Honestly, for most part, I just kind of wing it because, for better or worse, I'm relatively confident in my ability to play this game and figure out things on the fly. And even if I might not come out with the best plan, me doing all of that stuff on YouTube, kind of like most of the time also quite significantly determines what, who, and how people will end up playing that content, to a degree, for a lot of people anyways. Because whatever I end up doing, there is a significant portion that a lot of people just kind of like follow in those footsteps. And
I can see that.
And
I'm more cautious than you. I take my time on planning.
But like for me as well, because that is quite the point. If I take my time more, then there's already more information out there, and people are less inclined to.
I know it's for content as well, but I just like to please take a good look and plan out my paths.
Yeah, I'm like YOLO.
Dr. Roken says deep wounds with hit mole guard or hit monkey is mandatory. I agree.
Actually, not deep wounds are not mandatory for Mole Man, because his bleeds are already relatively long. I mean, they're neat, they're nice, but deep wounds are mandatory for champions that have short, bursty, potent bleeds, like Nick Fury, like Carnage, like some other champions. But if your bleed lasts about 6 seconds, then extending it to 8.5 seconds is like very little change.
I suppose that's a fair point, but I never really. I always run deep wounds anyway, so
yeah,
I don't know the difference.
Me too.
I used this. I got a 5-star Terex. Is he good on Awaken on Act 5.3 onwards?
In Act 5, yeah, he's gonna be good. Act 5, he's gonna be good. Why not? Thing with Terex is, Unawakened Terex is kind of like, it just means that you have slower start of the fight, slower ramp up. He can do pretty much exactly all the same fights. It just means that you're gonna have slower. Kind of like Tigra, for instance, when she's unawakened. It just how it bears very little significance in any longer fight, but in shorter fights, yeah, it can be slower and more annoying.
AD says I watched the Spy Power Game path with for Polar Opposites you uploaded. It was very helpful.
I'm glad that you found it helpful.
Raheem asks if I go for Deep Wounds Mastery, do I master rank willpower? I think you're mixing up ouchies with Deep Wounds. I would recommend maxing out willpower anyways, but...
Well, here's the thing, you have no need for max willpower if you don't have Liquid Courage Double Edge. If you do have Liquid Courage Double Edge, then you must have max willpower. That's quite as simple as that. Like, I would not be running max willpower if I wouldn't be running Suicides as much.
Rich says I recently pulled a 5-star red max and all I have to do is parry heavy until I have 40 plus powers and SP3, right? Against metal opponents, yeah.
Against metal opponents, yeah. And it's not just parry heavy, it's also parry hold heavy, so it's not as straightforward.
You can also get a light in most of the time.
Yeah.
To build up the power quickly. Ruins is there. If I were to put a list of YouTubers together, I know one has their playstyles. I like how the community is supportive to each other and players. KTU being the highest here.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
Thank you. I'm actually not all that involved with the quote-unquote popular kids. Because, honestly, no disrespect to them or to anybody else. It's just that I don't really fit in with them. I feel that I understand myself that I don't fit in with them. That's why I don't try to kind of like pretend that I do too much. But it's fine. I'm happy with who I am and where I am and people that are around me.
That's what's important. Kibia asked, do you see an overhaul coming next month? Because it's been a while.
Sorry, what?
Kibia asked, do you see an overhaul coming next month? Because it's been a while.
Overhaul? What do you mean has been a while?
It hasn't been a while.
Hasn't been a while. Overhaul's been coming every single month.
I think he means an entire change of animations. That was last month, right? With Black Panther.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling that next month either gonna be Miles or Sentry. Is in like the big
I can see that. Accelerate says hello, everyone.
Yeah, what's up, Accelerate?
Clayman asks, would you rank for your Awakened Max or an Awakened Profix? I care more about Alliance War.
If you care more about Alliance War, I drank up on Awakened Max.
Same. It can go on defense and can also be used a lot for attack.
Yep. Exactly that.
Cases, but the MCOC user community is part that your skill and roster are on a higher level than most. It would be great if I could play like Barrowman, but I got a plan to save my unit.
Well, the thing is, honestly, I am 100% able play better than I normally do on my streams or in my videos, but I stopped doing that on purpose because there was a time initially when I started making my videos where I tried to do the same fight. Well, it depends. Sometimes I got it down first time, sometimes it took me 5 fights, and there have been videos where I tried doing the same fight for like 2.5 days. And I was much more focused on making myself look good, and yeah, that was it. I was much more focused on making myself look good than anything else. And after a while, I kind of changed my approach to content making, where now I'm much more focused on having fun and trying to help as many people as I can. That's why I personally also have absolutely no interest in 79 Grandmaster solos and stuff like that. It's like, okay, once Grandmaster has been soloed with Kamal Khan or whatever random champion, there is not much point in seeing 10 other random shitty champions do the same thing. It's clear that the fight is designed in a way that any champion can do it. Similar with like Grandmaster and a bunch of other things. So, but again, each to their own. I can understand why a lot of people like these crazy fights, and I'll probably eventually, at some point, will upload some good fight, you know, just to showcase some interesting interaction and some good skill level. But I don't know, I just don't really care for that stuff anymore. And I'm not, again, I'm not trying to say anything bad to anybody who...
Not in the shade.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody who likes to upload these fights. It's just that for me, yeah, 2 years ago, I was much more focused on making myself look good. And even right now, I could spend half a day doing like a crazy fight and I'd get it done, trust me, I would. And kind of like present myself from the best light. But yeah, I just don't care for it as much. So yeah, I'd rather spend half a day making a guide or something than spend half a day trying the same fight again and making sure that, you know.
Obviously a solo is cool, but a guide is going to be more useful to more people, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of the way I looked at it.
I personally also believe it gives people some kind of wrong impression of that's a viable option for the fight.
Yeah.
But it's still cool to be able to solo.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's cool, and again, like, everybody likes the videos that they like. Some people like crystal openings, and I personally very rarely watch crystal openings, and if I do, then it has to be like a person that I actually follow and care for. I will definitely never watch like random people's crystal openings. Just couldn't care less. Some people like that. That's perfectly fine. I upload my own crystal openings because people want to see that.
I think which video you enjoy watching also shows where you are in the game, personally.
Hmm?
I think the videos you enjoy watching also shows where you are in the game.
True. Yeah, true.
That's my take on it.
For instance, there was a time when I only pretty much watched Alliance War videos. I would literally just search for Alliance War videos, and those would be the only videos that I watched. Then I didn't want to watch.
I was very into it at some point as well, but war is kind of stale for me, so
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy it. Okay. Fox says, yo, Katie, how bad was the Kamala Khan Karina challenge? Also, was it that you can take both the 5-star and 6-star, or just one?
You can take both, but you should rank up the 5-star because of the sig ability ideally, which is helpful, and also the power gain rate. Combat power rate.
Exactly. Vicious says, by the way, thanks
Oh,
for the
don't do
spreadsheet.
that. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Hmm?
Okay, so hello Katie. Who is the 5-star champion I should take up to rank 5, and which champions from my roster will be good for 612? 612, that's the Spy to Ultron. Okay, so you have a gun, and Colossus, so your path clearing issues are sorted there. I do think that Dr. Octopus probably can do that Ultron, but if you go Ghost and Hood, then you have Ghost and Hood there. Ghost and Hood can solo that Ultron and the Biohazard Sentinel. So if you can take your Ghost any higher, that would be the most useful thing to do right now, even unduped Ghost. Or 612 specifically. Yeah, no, do you have Hood? As a 5-star, I don't see that. Yeah, I'd still probably end up ranking up Ghost and just nipping it down. Sorcerer Supreme might be able to solo that 612 Ultron as well. So that Sorcerer Supreme and Ghost is who you should look at most. Anyways, yeah, we can carry on.
Vicious, by the way, thanks for the spreadsheet for the gauntlet. I put together APOC, Cable, Torch, Quake, and Doom. Does this team look good? I don't have an Avenger for Thanos.
You don't need an Avenger for Thanos. Thanos is like the easiest find there. I would do Archangel instead of Torch. If you have Archangel.
I agree. Sakai asks, does Spider-Ham need to be awakened? I think so.
Yeah. Me too.
Slyman asks, apparently Omega is going to be in the basic arena in August. What do you think the cutoff will be for the 6-star?
Omega?
I think it's hard to say right now because
In basic arena?
the points have just changed for the 5-stars. The 6-stars, sorry.
1 second, arena cutoff history. I'm gonna tell you he's gonna be there. It's bullshit. I can tell you next. Okay, let's say till end of August. So right now I have Daredevil's Hell's Kitchen, then it's gonna be Spider-Gwen, Luke Cage, Colossus, Jubilee, Cable, Strife, Yellow Jacket, Psycho Man, Kingpin, Super Skrull, Silver Warrior, Mangog, Angela, Odin, Massacre. That is basically next 4 months of basic 6-stars that's coming to arena, so no Omega there. No Omega. In basic arena at the very least.
Basis says it would be nice to have a good Thanos and a Run Black Order synergy team. Kind of like what APOC does for mutants.
Yeah, it would be. I would actually like that. I would have liked if they did that. Well, yeah, with Thanos would be very cool if he did that for like Cosmics instead of Odin. Like instead of Odin being the cosmic apocalypse, we actually would get something of the sort with an Odin. That would kind of be cool for like Cosmics or I don't know villains or something. But I would have liked if they did that with the Overseer as well. If he was
For
something like
science, yeah, that would have been cool.
Hmm?
Yeah, for science class, that would have been cool.
that. Yeah, it would have been.
Jay says, KT, my dude, avoid trying to fit in, but always remember your value. One of the better MCOC YouTubers out there.
Thank you.
Like I asked, Hercules is coming next month, I guess. Or
Yeah.
next month, Anti-Venom is coming.
Are we
It's
sure about that?
American Dufus and Hercules next month. remember correctly.
I believe it's more than likely gonna be, yes, the Chavez lady and Hercules.
Darkin says, I'll be heading to sleep. Good night, all. Have fun.
And good night, Darkin.
Good night.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Y2P says, as a YouTuber that doesn't upload videos, this breaks my heart.
What breaks your heart?
I think he was referring to the solo of the Grandmaster fights.
Oh, well, again, it's really not meant in a bad way. I'm just talking about my personal preferences and like how I look at things. Anybody is more than welcome to have their opinions, and they are no less valid than the ones of my own. I'm just saying that how I changed my approach and ideas of video uploading. I started focusing a lot less on making myself look good. I started focusing a lot more on just having fun and trying to help as many people I can.
And Vicious has Archangel, so just use him instead of Torch.
Yeah, if you have Archangel, definitely bring him instead of Torch. Torch is not too good in Gauntlet because Gauntlet once again kind of like showcased the biggest weakness of Torch, which is the squishiness.
Exactly, the high attack pulse does really help, especially also if you're running ouchies.
Yeah, and even without the ouchie masteries. Oh crap!
I don't think it's as black as white as it seems, because Archangel can be very RNG dependent, unlike Torch. But I think it's more of a matter of the team you're putting together.
Kind of, but I also kind of like feel that Archangel is taking more fights to begin with, but he's also just better.
Archangel is the better option of all, I agree. He can take the most fights.
Yeah.
And also just has a huge versatility in the gauntlet.
Yep.
Compared to Torch. But I still think Torch is a decent option. Especially for my team. I don't regret bringing him.
Yeah, no, Torch definitely can get whatever you bring him in for, he can get it done for sure.
Especially that Mojo fight. Oof.
Why am I playing this fight so badly?
Sweet pieces. What up, KT? What is this? Another 6-star grind?
Yeah. Like caught me, I guess. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I mean, like, what else am I gonna do, huh?
Spend time with your girlfriend.
Girlfriend's studying right now.
How did you know? Have you gotten the results back from the exams?
No. Studying for next one.
JJ just died in AQ. What a surprise.
Ooh.
She died on map 4.
What map are you playing?
She plays map 4.
Are you sure about that? Oh my god. Stop embarrassing me, JJ. You are an ambassador of this channel. Everything you do is a reflection of this family and this channel.
That's embarrassing.
Could you please stop dying in map 4?
Mark says, Katie, what to do? Mark says, what's up?
Hey, what's up? How are you doing?
Katie asks, should I rank 2 on Awakening Kingpin? My other highest skills are 6-star rank 1 Stealthy and 5-star rank 4 Crossbones. I wouldn't rank any of them up.
Yeah.
Maybe Crossbones.
Nah, I'd probably go with Kingpin.
Still.
Yeah, I'd still
even
probably.
Unawakened.
Even an Unawakened in this situation. Because, okay, Kingpin loses damage and quite a bit of damage, but he still maintains most of his utility. And he's much easier to play effectively than Crossbones is. And there is a huge upside to Kingpin, even Unawakened, and that is that he can get rid of debuffs that do squeeze through, unlike Crossbones. And obviously with good synergy, he can guarantee track them off as well. So yeah, I'd probably go with Kingpin still.
Singer asks, is she worth the grind?
No.
Probably not.
But no. Not in the current state, definitely not.
Vicious says, then who will take Mojo and Sasquatch? Archangel actually works for both.
Yeah, Archangel works for both of them.
Max is probably the better option for Mojo. Because Archangel can get pretty messy really quick.
Yep.
3 pieces quoting you, what else am I gonna do? Good point.
Well, I mean, there's nothing really happening till next week, I think. I think if that Summer of Pain would have been starting this week, yeah, we would have heard about it already. And
That's true.
so I think
it would be cool if they
I think it's gonna start.
still war.
I think it's gonna be 23rd.
Yeah, that's a rumor from what I heard.
Well, I started that rumor.
Really?
Yeah. No, I just looked at calendar and it said it's gonna last till end of August. So I counted back from end of August. So either it is set to start on 23rd or 30th. Which I don't think it's gonna be 30th, because that would be like basically the next month. So I think it's gonna be 23rd. Because that would also coincide with Grandmaster's Gauntlet ending.
That's a fair point. Jay says, what are your thoughts on the value of player's signature ability being displayed on versus tags in the gauntlet?
I mean, it's one of those one in a million kind of things, you know? That signature ability is only valuable in, like, I don't know, 4 out of 10,000 interactions.
You know what's funny? Recently, I used the signature ability for the first time. Recently, it was against a terrorist class in war.
$2.99.
Katie's coming in with $2.99. Thank you, Katie. Chestnut. When I have heard that name, Katie Chestnut. I have definitely heard chestnut somewhere. I know it's a nut, but it's like.
I was about to say.
I obviously I'm aware that it is a nut, but I mean as in like a person with that name, chestnut something. It does remind me of something. I don't know exactly what. But
says, in our second alliance, I was rushed to get back on. Excuses.
So.
Doc says, oh man, took Rogue to rank 4 versus that. Like 6 crossbone, super easy.
Yeah.
That's probably easy.
Yeah, that was the easiest. For me, it was definitely the easiest challenge. I didn't use a single item and didn't even like try hard or had to like, I don't know, shenanigan my way through. That was definitely the easiest challenge. It was actually
also pretty fun, to be honest.
Hmm?
It was also one of the more fun ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Realsensei says, can Max work for Mojo? Yes, just...
Yeah, I actually did that
Dex.
fight with Magneto mainly, I think. Yeah, Max can work. It can be tricky, but he can work.
You can get pretty unlucky if Unstoppable triggers the degen, but it should most of the time.
Yeah, it basically can be done, yes.
Armin says, Katie's reasoning is the same when in Rona I started watching B-tier anime.
Well, exactly. What else are you supposed to do?
Robert says, Katie, if you make Shang-Chi showcase video again, you take him to variant 7.2.1 quest, Rising Sun plus there, sorry and note, which can be counted well with him.
I don't think I'm going to be making a Shang-Chi showcase right now. Maybe. I need to get back to Champion Showcase, though. That is a good point. I need to start making more of those again. But I'm not going to do Shang-Chi first.
Is there a chance to Kabam at T5C, full tier 5Cs on July 4th?
Yes.
Most likely.
More than likely. Kabam has been kind of throwing tier 5 CCs at everybody.
And I don't know how many rank 4 5 3s I have in the past month.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
5, I think.
They definitely have been like throwing tier 5 CCs. And even now, like, Alliance War seasons give full tier 5 CCs for pretty much... Even Masters gets like 90% of tier 5 CC. Or 80% or something like that. Tier 5 CCs are about to become a lot less rare. I can promise you that.
Relentless asking quick work on Mojo.
No.
I wouldn't, personally.
Not really, no.
Shut up and take my money.
Growler 64, Oz $5. Good luck.
Chess was just grinding my first units from Arena after
Oh,
6
Growler
months in the
coming
game.
in with 64 Oz. Well, thank you very much, Growler. Sorry, Growler's coming in with a 5. Ah, man, I don't know. My head's all over the place. I wish somebody came in with 64 Oz. But that makes Growler a Comrade Daddy. Comrade Daddy is going for the cheap today. Here we go. Growler,
I mean,
64.
I'm saving up for July 4th.
Everybody is. Again, I can understand that. That's perfectly fine. Just need to. Oh, by the way, I already thought that, you know, I'm not doing too well this month, like money-wise in general. Then yesterday, I realized that I hadn't paid my rent yet. Now that I paid my rent, I was like, oh shit.
You mentioned that this morning, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely was like, uh-oh. Just whistle and go buy some pot noodles.
It will work out, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. It always does.
Jasper asks, who needs generic 6-star 6 stones more? Doom or Surfer? I'll put them into Surfer.
It's pretty much the same
Personally.
thing. Whichever one you
Also,
want
this
to.
is Pacify helps for max against Mojo.
Yeah, Pacify would.
Yeah. Mr. Panassus, I don't know who's the rank 3. Dupe, Silver Surfer, or unduped Venom.
Dupe Solar Surfer.
That's pretty easy, in my opinion.
Yeah. Venom is better champion, but, you know.
Prestige.
Yep.
Random Idiot says, 6-star Ultra worth rank 3 now.
Yes, I think so. I took mine to rank 2, and if I had a tech tier 5 CC, I probably would have taken him to rank 3. It's kind of cool.
I actually watched a video on War Machine the other day. One of my mates, Campbell, made it.
Mm.
It's a very good video, and it actually changed my mind on the War Machine buff. I think he may have gotten the best buff overall this month.
I think Ultron's buff is definitely better.
I might send it to you.
Okay,
Definitely worth watching.
I may watch it.
May is the key word.
Exactly.
Crowdson says finally got back to 1k units. I missed having this amount.
1k? That's a very small amount of units.
I missed having 20,000.
I miss being over 10,000. It's like I grind so much, but I never get like significant amount of units because I always spend them. But that's how it's meant to be honest. I don't find holding large amount of units to be good for anything really.
Not really. I kind of went ham on the Shang-Chi and missed negative caps.
Shut up and take my
Pretty
money.
fool's decision, but
Jade, $8 $5
it is what it is.
From me and $5 from Jay's heart. Thanks.
Dalton asks, how many units can you grind a week?
Ah, you're very welcome for the danger. JJ and JS came, so we have 3 Comrade Daddies now, all with 5ers. Look at that. Look at that. Since they very civilly split in between themselves. I like that. You know, that's exactly how husband and wife should be doing this thing, not how you guys do it most of the time, where one of you steals other's credit card and sends money through in order to piss other one off, and then you kind of compete or whatever. See, isn't this much more wholesome, where you do it as a team? I like that. I support that. Support this. And how much units I grind in a week? I have honestly never checked.
You can. He asks how much you can grind efficiently. I would say about 1,000.
Efficiently, you can
if you also
easily
go above.
easily go to like 12 to 1500 a week.
If you grind above the milestones to get.
No,
levels
even
up as
just
well.
grinding milestones, you get 12 to 1500 a week.
Jay says, I wonder if what KPM calls the game economy starts to become more and more devalued as the company's earning on the game deteriorates and the age of the game increases.
That's also kind of like a... It has to happen though.
Just the natural state of progression.
It's not just that. Like, first of all, no matter how we don't like... First of all, I think overall Kebab has done a decent job avoiding power creep in this game. That's the reason the game's still alive. Even though I think they are overdoing it with shit champions this year. Last year was when they had the biggest shift where they started releasing overcomplicated champions that are alright, neat, but you know, not must-haves. This year they have overtuned them to account for their buff program, I think, where all but like 2 champions released this year are in need of a rework. But game economy itself is dictated by the idea that you always have to have something to chase, but you also can't have it impossible to obtain, and you have to steadily increase anything and everything that you offer to your players over time. Otherwise people don't see and feel progression. As in like 6-star shards. We can't deny the fact that we can get a lot more 6-star shards than we did a year ago. And they always have to have something else coming to the game that is perceived to be the most valuable resource, the rarest, whatever, that people chase for, whether that's 6-star signature stones, whether right now it's tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basics, and eventually it's going to be 7-star shards or whatever. But there has to be always some sort of movement forward, and there has to be a deterioration on pretty much every single resource. You can make it minimal or you can make it aggressive, but there has to be some sort of trajectory upwards.
You cut out for most of it, but I probably agree.
Okay. Good enough.
Growler says, oh crap, I haven't paid my mortgage, give it back.
Nope. Mine now.
And Random Idiot says, I'll take that Ultron up a next level up.
Go for it.
Good on you.
Ultron honestly can slap now.
Yeah, he isn't that bad.
Isn't that bad? Have you seen how he actually slaps?
I just don't like the disrespect Guardian gets because of him.
Oh. Salty. All the flavors in the universe, and you chose salty.
No, I just want him to prove his viability in the game.
Yeah, salty.
That's how I look at the game. Sure, he can be better in maybe 3 months, but not currently.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it right now. I honestly don't have the mental fortitude to argue with a boneheaded moron. So let's just move on. Oh. Alright, what's the next one?
Carlson says, yeah, okay, sorry guys with your 20k units, Lamau. I was trying my best, alright.
Well, this isn't a place where everybody gets a participation trophy. Sometimes your best is just not good enough, and you should also be made aware of.
Access to Sunspot, Captain Marvel movie.
Sunspot in a Marvel movie? I'd rather see Mr. Negative in a Marvel movie.
I hate these kind of questions. Because it gets no context.
Yeah. I know. It's those impossible to answer kind of questions, or impossible to understand questions.
I would say Captain Marvel is the better champion overall. If that helps.
Yeah, I'd say Captain Marvel as a champion is definitely better.
JJ says next I'll send $2 with FJS.
Why? Send $1 saying kissing with JS. Why do you have to do that?
Alibama says my next tech rank up is going to be Ultron, unless I get Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster is quite dope though. I like Hulkbuster so much.
He's very fun to use.
And he's quite good.
For sure. Robert says Kate used the counter to Fawn's Plane in variant 6 2.21. I have rank 4 max and there's region enough and gets chipped down a lot.
Okay, so
rank 5 in summer
the
combat
key
10.
there is that unstoppable buff. So Magneto can do it, for instance. Every time you drop a heavy attack, you get a regen. Kingpin can do it because every time you charge heavy attack, you get a regen. I think Mallman can also do it, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, then there's Omega Red that can do it.
Omega Red was the counter back in the day.
Yeah. But yeah, I use the Kingpin for a lot of it. Kingpin is good. Because
Rocket
Kingpin's
says,
level
"Hey there."
1 kind of like reduces that taunt chance anyways. And then you can just drop heavy attacks, and every time you drop a heavy attack, you trigger that regen, and you basically out-regen the damage. Yeah. Oh, Strife should
Yeah.
also be able to work for that.
Whoa, Strife has a purpose.
Well, only is like, again, third or fourth best option. If you don't have anything else. It's kind of like one of, it's kind of, I look at the way, I look at Strife exactly the same way as I look at that canned baked beans that are off-brand and I don't like. If there's nothing else to eat at home and I'm starving and unable to go to the store or order takeaway, there might be a day then I rely on that canned baked bean to feed me. But I will do
It's
it.
kind of funny because Vega loves Stripes and I'm pretty good friends with him.
I know.
So it's
Vega
always fun to mention my view on him.
But yeah. So basically what I'm saying is Strife is like shitty off-brand canned beans. Maybe there will be a time in your life.
Walmart cable.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Rocket says, hey there.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing, Rocket?
And Jay says, take care, Casey and Jacob. Great job on the stream. Be well, everyone.
And see you, Jay.
Later, Spot. Renegade says, what's up?
How are
What's
you
up,
doing, Renegade? Did you grind for Purgatory round 1? Or but you were like, yeah, nah, it'll be fine.
Pravison says, Guardian kinda mid, to be honest. In my opinion, he's just not very good used. I'm very disappointed in you, Pravison.
I think Guardian
Obviously,
is an
I'm very
unlucky
biased. I
champion.
can't deny that, but
I think Guardian is a champion that would have been a lot better than he is right now had not there been a dramatic shift in the way Kabam creates content. If Act 6 carried on into Act 7 like the original intended, Guardian would be a good champion. That's one thing. Also on top of that, I think Guardian's just too slow in most fights. If you can parry
No comment.
frequently multi-hit special attacks, it's cool, but I don't know. Anyways, let's move on from Guardian, otherwise the poor guy is gonna get a heart attack.
okay, then I'm gonna know Growler's comment.
Whose comment?
Growler.
Spicer Guardian solo. Not top tier. See, not top tier.
Robin says, Endued Magic versus Endued Ultron. Who to rank 4 first? Leave them for variants trying to explore variant 7 and variant 6.
Well, variant 6 is villain variant, right?
And variant 7 is Hero.
Yeah, but in villain variant you can use them in basically every chapter. So basically, villains single-handedly can be more influential for that variant than heroes can. So go with Ultron first.
I agree. Chris says, cake bands are lit. Gotta love Heinz beans.
I know. Some of them are not the Tesco
Chili
smart
beans are
price
alright.
or Tesco value savers, whatever they are. We're not talking Heinz. I specifically said off-brand.
Renegade says 6-star Aegon Sig 100 over 6-star Moleman to rank 3. All content done. And he could Sig 200 Aegon.
All content done? Rank up Moleman. You're gonna use Moleman 20 times as often as you use Aegon day to day.
I agree. Aegon would be nice to have for later content, but not really necessary.
Yeah, I have Aegon and I have had Aegon in rank 3 forever, and I have used him exactly once as a 6-star rank 3 for some random stuff, but that's about it. I use Moleman every day.
Rocket says, KT, during the off-season and summer weather, I step back from the game and I enjoy a stream a bit. But good to hear your voice.
Very good, very good. I'm glad that...
Good to have you back, bud.
Yeah, good to see you back.
Do you think the Kabam has to put 2 swap champions on a Biff easy path? After 1 after CMN, the second after Howard the Duck? What?
No, because champions do not change in Abyss. Anyways, yeah, I do not. I think Abyss is fine. Abyss, there's absolutely nothing to change or has changed in Abyss, so I don't think Abam has to do anything with that.
Paris asked, do you think it's worth using 3-star boost in the 4-star arena?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What are you gonna use them for?
Yeah, exactly. What else are you gonna use them for? Smartass. Okay, let me put it like this. The 1.5 3-star boosts are not worth using. Sell them. 2, 2.5, and 3 times. Yes, they are worth it.
Okay, now I'm caught up.
Ooh. Don't you deserve a cookie? Now we can talk about how shit Guardian is.
Don't even.
What?
Don't even. We can talk about how overrated Colossus is.
Colossus ain't overrated. Colossus is still extremely underrated in community, in fact.
Clairvoyant is more useful.
Bullshit. That's like me saying that, you know, Iron Fist is more useful than Guardian.
Who is used more in war? I'm just saying.
Iron Fist.
It's alright to be biased, KG. I'm biased with Guardian.
No, I genuinely think that. I don't think Claire is better than Colossus. I'm sorry, I don't. Overall, for everything in the game, just don't. Claire is hardly used in
And I
Alliance
disagree,
War.
but that's also alright.
Hmm?
We're both biased.
Yeah, we are, but I still think that ultimately my claims have more merit. Because I actually had gathered stats, for instance. Colossus was in fact used more often in Tier 1 Alliance Wars, as at the very least. Caesar was involved than Claire was. You can rewatch that video. And I'm sure if I did that again, it would still be the case.
Why
And
did everyone hate Guardian here?
well, everybody does hate Guardian, yes. Everybody hates Guardian. That's very good. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Shut up and take my money.
I'm gonna tell you why
Dr.
everybody
Mike
hates
for
Guardian.
$9.99.
He's too slow.
Hashtag Gaudian Sulemal.
Armin, be quiet. At least have proper arguments. Mike Peterson says, I just did a fight and instead of a second ladder attack, my champion threw a heavy for no reason. It's pretty remarkable.
Yep,
The game is
it happens quite a lot recently with me. Luckily today it seems to be fine-ish, but I nearly exploded because of it a few times.
And it actually happened to me today in AQ. I died because of it. Pretty annoying.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Especially because you always kind of second guess and doubt yourself. Like, did I do that?
At the start, you just think, oh, it's either my fault or my device's fault. But if more people have these inconsistent issues, then
that video has like 280 comments in about 7 hours with people, with pretty much every single person saying that they have had similar issues.
There's a pattern.
You don't say.
Patrick says, what's a good count for Magic Limbo and should
I actually have
Should
made a
they awaken?
specific video not too long ago, how to counter magic in 2021. If you type in magic 81, you're gonna find it. And there were people who called me a madman. There were people who said that in 2021 everybody should know how to beat magic. Blah 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 blah. And I still made a video because people kept asking. So yes, there is a video specifically made how to defeat magic in 2021. I'm not gonna say
look it
that
up?
I am a bit of a genius, but you know, this one was spot on.
That's just show how much faith you have in the community.
Also true. Yeah. Now magic just seems to be one of those champions where eternally people struggle.
JJ says,
What did JJ say?
screw Claire and Colin LC for the win. Be quiet.
No, don't believe her. Colin, by the way? Colin? Really? Colin?
Yeah, she calls Colossus Colin.
I
was
know.
very confused the first time
Who the
she
hell does
said
that?
I don't even know. I thought that was weird because I haven't heard it before.
No, that's just weird.
People are just talking about Guardian.
Read out those messages. Read those messages out loud.
Robert says, I have a rank 4 Guardian and use Ultra and Hulkbuster sensible more than him. My rank 2 Ultra and put more work in the variants. Yo, that's because Guardian isn't a villain. Muppet.
Oh, you find excuses for your little baby boy. It's okay, it's okay.
And he shows some love. I love me some Guardian. Have a rank 5, 6, 200. He knows what's up.
I have a rank 5, 6, 200 as well, and he does exactly fuck all.
Hey Casey, what about Candace?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rocky's all infrastructure issues are now fixed. New hardware? No.
No. Oh, you mean the... No, it's not, no issues. It was actually mainly it was just temperature. Heat was the problem.
Oh. For a streaming setup.
Yeah.
Armin says, I generally get anxious of my skill when I miss a parry or my champion standard for some reason.
Yeah, I know. Same happens with me. Like, you always tend to question yourself before anything else.
Andy says, guess who's a great magic counter?
I don't know.
He's referring to Guardian.
I know he's gonna be talking about Guardian. You know what's better magic counter? Quake. Now suck it.
Hmm?
Do you know what's a better magic counter? Quake. Now suck it.
That's just a cheat code to MCOC.
Oh yeah, Quake is such a cheat code. It really is.
Canodius says Falcon is an OP counter for magic. Just left that you ignore her limbo almost completely.
Yeah, Falcon is a good counter for sure. There are better ones though.
For sure.
Like Quake.
That's just the easy answer.
Oh, that's the best answer.
JJ says both of our alliances call him Colin. That's probably because you.
That's just weird, and it's probably
probably
because of you,
found that.
specifically because of you and no other reason.
Clarkson says Colin is more like a college boy name who got good grades but do absolutely no work to get them. Sounds like Colossus.
Oh, look at that attempted shade. Aren't you busy getting your 63 units a week? Should get back to it instead of trying to insult some of the best champions in the game. Don't you have your 2 stars to grind out?
Andy says, as a guy with no other meta tech champs, Guardian carries me through all technos in 7.1 and 7.2, and are in 7.
Yeah, well, of course. Like, if you have nothing to eat, an old off-brand kind of beans is better than nothing, you know?
Shut up. Guardian is better than Hulkbuster. Let me just tell you that much.
Bullshit. He really isn't. He really is not.
Kratz says, what brings you more joy? Mocking Strife or Guardian?
Strife.
It's got to be Strife.
Because Guardian's better. Guardian's like legitimately like better. Strife is just useless
For
though.
sure. I still don't understand what you mean, Patrick. Not every counter needs to be awakened to defeat magic.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Speaking of Quake, actually, her AI has been kind of weird recently. She keeps starting with a heavy attack when I face her. Pretty annoying.
That is annoying, yes. In general, Quake is quite an annoying champion to fight against. Most people don't realize, but honestly, when rank 5 stars will still like kind of like on the old map, Quake was still considered like a very tricky and annoying opponent to face against. For instance, I'm more nervous going up against Quake typically than I am against Thing or whoever. Because Quake always does those dodgy things, and then it's always in terms of AI, where if you do get one aftershock on you, then it seems like you have 5 and you have basically 50-50 chance to get stunned, not like 10% chance. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
And like whenever,
also, the L1.
yeah, whenever
caught me
I'm
a few
fighting
times.
Quake, it's just
Not gonna lie.
dodgy as hell. I don't enjoy fighting against Quake, like at all.
Me neither.
It's like you miss one parry and
Terraces.
she immediately starts charging heavy attack, and you get like one aftershock, and then you get stunned, and then you get wrecked.
Yeah. Torres says, to fight the Grandmaster, who else should I bring in? I'm bringing Fury, Doom, and Claire. My other options are Colossus, and the Warlock, and others.
If you can ramp up
You should
Aegon
also bring
on the path, Aegon is kind of like
lane,
objectively probably pretty much the best option for Grandmaster for most people. If you're doing one of the paths where it is possible to ramp up Aegon, then I would personally.
He's definitely the best champion for the first time.
Yeah. Agree.
Prevenson says, Katie, you know I love my Colossus. And yes, I'll get back to my 17 units.
Very good boy. Hope you get.
Soham
I hope you
says,
get to 21 by tomorrow.
Soham says, is Havoc worth rank 3? Yes.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Yep, I agree.
Armin says, only lower PI AI beat me as Arena is Quake. Happens once in a blue moon.
You know, Quake is just dodgy.
Yeah, right. Mr. Bonson, please only speak English, but yeah, he says hello from Russia.
Pretty bad.
Prevenson says, Katie doesn't like fight his favorite champ. How disrespectful.
Not disrespectful. Not at all. If anything, it's flattery.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to hurt your favorite champion.
Yeah. That whatever you said is quite stupid right now.
All else is getting stunned from one aftershock is so painful.
So what?
Getting stunned from one aftershock is so painful.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Go back to roasting Kravitz on them.
Alrighty then. Absolutely no problem with that.
Trevor doesn't have Aegon, so I think you should be fine.
Oh, if you don't have a gun,
Well,
you're
fine.
still gonna be fine. Colossus can be used as well for sure. Why not? Seen people solo that guy with Colossus, or what were your other options? Fury is quite a good option because you know extended health pool.
Armin says worse was he was cocky, like died by this bleed, then Quake beat him in seconds. That's what you get from being cocky then.
Exactly. You deserve that.
JJ says I had to fight Quake in war earlier. She always makes me nervous.
Yeah. So you should be.
I rarely see her in defense anyways anymore. So.
Yeah, that the thing is like where we play, like you just don't see rank 5 5-star Quake on defense anymore. Everybody plays rank 3 6-stars, or if you see a rank 5 5-star, then it's gonna be something like Hyperion or I don't know. I haven't fought against Quake in forever.
Any champion is good against the Grandmaster. Well, that's true, but you need to use someone you're gonna have an easy time with for the first time.
Again, any champion can do Grandmaster, not is good. Two different things. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's kind of like any, let's say, relatively healthy person can run 100 meters, but not everybody can do it faster than Usain Bolt. No. You want to use a champion that can do it the best.
Also says, any votes for the worst SP3 animation in the game? His goes to Yellow Jacket.
Worst SP3 animation?
I don't like Howard the Ducks.
I really hate Loki's.
True, that's also...
Oh, and Longshots as well. Screw Longshot special animation. It's kind of, what is it? Some sort of Charlie Chaplin show? Yeah, Longshot special 3 can go and suck it. And Loki's too. I kind of like Karnak special 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even remember it.
It's kind of like opponent tries to hit you, then you grab their hand, you twist it out, kind of like and then like smash their chest in. It's quite good. It's quite good.
It doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, it's nothing too special, but it's definitely far from the worst.
Nilo says, someone say homeless skill call whiz. These names, man.
Look at that, we're at 15 million. And I still have 3 stars to go through. Sorry, not 3 stars, but rank 3 5 stars is what I mean.
Armin hates Hawkeye specials.
Hawkeye special. Sorry.
Christ says Venom the Ducks SP3 had me laughing when I first saw it.
Venom the Duck is just disgusting champion to begin with.
You really hate him. He actually got a decent synergy with Purgatory. He can carry on 4 buffs now.
It's still a disgusting champion.
Come on. It's not that bad.
I mean, it's Venom the Duck. I mean, break it down. It's Venom the Duck.
Purpose is Hela has fast SP3, right? I don't even know, to be honest.
Hulkbuster has what?
Now, Hela has the fastest SP3 animation.
I actually don't know which one's fast. I think that would be kind of cool to find out one day. It's one of those things that, yeah, I'd actually be kind of interested to know which one is the faster one.
Yeah, but it would take too long.
Yeah.
Mr. I don't know when... He says, when will there be... If the battle will be into KT and Legacy Online? PvE or PvP?
I don't know.
I think he's referring to something like Summoner Showdown.
Who knows? Who knows?
I can't imagine him introducing a...
Well, there will be that solo
ever.
competitive mode, so something might happen then.
But yeah, that's going to be similar to Summoner Showdown.
Yeah.
Mario says, I gotta be honest, 12 spiders SP3 is very underwhelming. The champion is very underwhelming.
Stealth Spider?
Yeah, stealthy.
Oh, you don't like Stealthy?
No.
More useful than Guardian.
Don't even. I actually thought he was gonna be an answer to Thing on the old warm up on Path 4, I think. But he wasn't. The pre-fight didn't work.
Stealthy is still more useful than Guardians.
No, he is not. Stealthy is one of the most rated champs in the game. That's my view on him.
Why would you say that?
I wouldn't even rank him up for prestige.
Why?
Because he's mediocre at best. I would even rank up Hitmonkey over him, and I don't like Hitmonkey.
I would rank up Hitmonkey over him as well. It doesn't mean that Stealth is so bad.
He is bad. You know, he isn't bad, he's just underwhelming.
Oh. He's far from underwhelming, let's face it. That's not a good word to describe him.
Overrated. You can't deny that.
I think people look at him relatively fairly these days, for the most part. I mean, top people, obviously, when it comes to kind of like people who still do Act 5, for them, every champion that they have is the best one, you know? But let's say people who play like Map 7, Tier 1 Alliance War, stuff like that. I think they look at Stealth Spider-Man about accurately. It's kind of like all of the critiques are about my tier list, right? Pretty much every single comment was for me to move up their favorite champions because they had used them a lot. It's kind of very like typical tendency where mid-tier players, newer players, kind of like obviously are very partial to whatever champions they have had the chance to use. They always think they are the best ones. Just like you with your Guardian.
Sorry. Something in the chat just disturbed me a bit.
It's okay, I'm just messing with you. It wasn't a serious comment. It wasn't a serious comment. It's all good. Let's just get back to the chat. Daenerys said something about Guardian.
Sunspot has the fastest SP3.
Who?
Sunspot.
Does he?
I don't know. I can't verify.
I would genuinely want to know that.
Take the my little Canadian Goku.
It's not it's, you know, what was the name of the guy who always died in Dragon Ball Z?
Gohan.
No. Krillin? No. The bald guy.
Oh.
Was it? I think it was Krillin, right?
Probably.
Yeah, okay, so he's Canadian Krillin.
I was actually surprised you can say Stealthy was more useful than Guardian with a straight fill myself.
Nah, okay, obviously Guardian is better. Guardian's a good champion. Guardian is a good champion.
You just like to mess with me. And yeah, the chat is saying
no, but no, the thing with Guardian is he doesn't really have place or content right now.
I can see that. I've considered bringing him to war sometimes for his block proficiency synergy.
That's about it. That's exactly. And if you have to resort to finding value in a first meaningful piece of content only due to increase in block proficiency, that's not saying a lot, you know? That's putting
I
on
never
this.
said he was the best. I
Yeah.
said he's better than Ultron right now.
That's about as good as Heimdall. You're valuing him as much as Heimdall.
Are you bringing Heimdall to war?
some people are, yeah. At times when you have a very specific task and just, you know, it's a bit of extra failsafe. That's about exactly what you described, considering to bring in Guardian. Are people bringing in Guardian to war? You even didn't say that you brought in Guardian yourself. You said you were considering. Like, so you yourself basically just stabbed that Guardian in the neck.
One second, I gotta use the restroom.
I know it is. Guardian's great and his utility is amazing. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, sure. No, I mean, he's a good champion. He's a good champion. It's just he doesn't have a place in the game properly in the highest tiers of the game. Doesn't really get used for anything if you have options. Obviously, if Guardian's like your best tech champion, you're gonna use him for everything in fair play, but do Gauntlet with Guardian, he's OP. That's a line for Jacob. Maybe Jacob wants to go and do Gauntlet again with Guardian. It'd be cool. I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Krillin Bolt, Yamcha. Yeah, that guy. Don't even know what Yamcha means, but yes. That's my main problem with Guardian, is just how slow he is. Yep, exactly. I don't like that as well, and that's why I typically don't use him. I tried to use him. I generally did try to use Guardian quite a bit in like Alliance Quest and questing and stuff like that, and it's too slow. Probably not gonna read it. Yeah, probably not. Probably ain't gonna read it, yes. Guardian with Gauntlet would take like 10 hours. Probably. Honestly, the similar problem I have with Iron Man Infinity War. Iron Man Infinity War is an amazing champion. It's just he's too gosh darn slow. I think Jacob went for a cry in his washroom. Maybe. Why what, Armin? Why what? You know exactly what. He deserved it. He deserved whatever he got. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I'm gonna eat this as well. Perfect. Think of 4th of July offers are going to be, I don't know. Definitely gonna be decent chunk of TF5s. I wouldn't be surprised if it holds 2 to 3 TF5 CCs. Welcome back.
Do Gauntlet with Guardian.
Hmm?
Daenerys, I probably actually would do Gauntlet with Guardian if I didn't have to redo the entire thing.
Oh, really?
But I will also be doing the things that I personally dislike, which are the solos. I don't watch them myself. So it'd be pretty hypocritical for me to do them.
Good excuse then.
What can I say? I'm not dumb.
Well, you like Guardian, so you never know where that engine's gonna misfire.
Don't even.
Like, if you're not dumb, then how come you like Guardian so much?
If you started liking more niche champs, then I could maybe insult you.
I do like niche champs. But, you know, that lack of self-confidence is quite telling there. Like, I could maybe insult you.
Depending on the
That's
champ, like them
pathetic.
myself.
That's pathetic. That's what it is. That's such a...
Where are you at in the chat?
I was pretty much caught up. Read Robert Beckham's message.
Okay, Armin. How about you shut up? You're insignificant.
Oh, ain't that harsh. Look, again, like, Jacob just seems a bit salty today. He's upset you guys are picking on his little boy.
Shang-Chi is quite slow too. His playstyle is satisfying.
Shang-Chi is actually...
Low block without
Shang-Chi is
and he has good
actually...
utility, so it gets used.
Yeah, Shang-Chi is also quite slow, but he's still much better than Guardian is. In terms, because he does not need anything before level 2. You can just go straight level 2.
Nihilio says, I love this. Well, Nihilio, your opinions are quite irrelevant also, so... You like Moon Knight.
Oh yeah,
and
like Nihilio, sorry,
Armor.
but like, he has point.
And you
You're
think
kind of
Sheikah is the best
disqualified
card
from
to
this
make.
one.
Casey's favorite champ is Night Treasure. No. I can't even hate on him. I actually like Night Treasure.
Yeah, I like Night Rush a lot. Well, but yeah.
I'm blaming Casey for making beans on toast, says JJ.
I kind of want beans on those myself. Damn it.
One says Shang-Chi is a trillion times faster and useful than Guardian. Well, you don't know how useful Shang-Chi is. Wait for him to prove himself in War and AQ and then we can talk.
He has been putting in work though already, so... I mean, obviously it's like off-season and stuff like that,
Shang-Chi
but...
is a better champion. I'm not denying that. But it's all about proving the viability in the game.
It's also true.
Ellis says, would you believe me if I said Sabers will kill Slapper in Civil War in less than 2 minutes?
Will you
Probably.
what?
He said, would you believe me if I said Sabers will kill Slapper in Civil Warrior in less than 2 minutes?
Yeah, I do. Sabretooth can be ramped up
Ramp
though.
up Sabretooth, yeah.
Why wouldn't I believe that? Why wouldn't I believe that?
Carlson says, Katie likes many niche champs. Hawk, Night Thrasher, you beget me.
Yeah.
You named 2.
I do like plenty, many more there. I have like a rank 5 5-star Taskmaster. I'm enjoying Taskmaster, but I'm not saying that he's like the best shit out there. I'm not delusional like this one over here. It's okay. Everything is gonna be...
I'm just gonna ignore the Guardian comments.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
Okay, Daenerys, that's just wrong. You can't say Red Guardian is better than Guardian.
She actually said Guardian's better than Red Guardian.
Oh,
You just... Oh.
so she messed up.
Don't think she's the one who messed up there. Poor Jacob, I feel sorry for you now. Can't speaking on you. Come on guys, calm down. Calm down guys. Let's all hug and kiss and love Jacob. Blinded by soul. Yeah, no, there's no need for that, guys. Okay, let's just move away from Guardian comments. Let's talk more about how much Nihilio likes Moon Knight. Now that is stupid.
You mean Q's message?
What about Q's message?
Starkey Guardian.
Starkey or Guardian? Oh, Guardian immediately. It's like not even close. Guardian's like 10 times better than Starkey. At least Guardian can take a slap.
That's true.
But yeah, it ain't even close, man. Starkey is so much worse than Guardian.
I would agree, Daenerys. Hanek is better than Moon Knight. He has a use in the Labyrinth challenge, unlike Moon Knight.
Yeah, agreed.
But they're both pretty trash.
Also true.
Kravitz says Nihilio is a man from a strange land. We will never understand his ways.
He's just weird.
That's just a nice way to say he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's a bit mean.
That's quite literally what I immediately said. It's like, he's just weird. I'm disappointed. I don't care. How are you disappointed? Like, you surely should have seen this one coming. surely you can't be, like, maybe you're disappointed, but at the very least, you can't be surprised by this one, can you?
Oh, look at all the Starkey fanboys getting mad.
Oh, Starkey love. Oh, Starkey's amazing. You shut your mouth. Nah, Starkey sucks, man. Starkey, you know what Starkey
wouldn't
reminds
change
me
a
of?
thing in
Like
the
some
current
sort
meta
of
as a signal.
off-brand, knock-off, bootleg Power Ranger figure that you buy for like $2.99 and then give it to your kid and it breaks first time he tries to play with it. That's what Starkey is.
Stealthy is better than Starkey.
Oh,
That's
yeah, for
saying
sure.
something.
Stealthy is so much better than Starkey, it's not even funny.
People are living in 2017.
Yep. Definitely. I'm also kind of happy that there's no Stark Enhanced Spider-Man 6-star. At least I have to see less that ugly champion.
I don't mind him. I just think he's overrated because people are sticking to the great old days with Blake and Starkey. That was like 5 years ago.
Look at that, 16
just
million
saying
in the first evening. I have put in some work here.
Oh, shut up, Q.
What's he mumbling about that again?
He's protecting Starkey.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
See, your argument is he can do huge damage to Google user. You have CGR for that. Go use him.
Starkey
Perhaps
is loud,
just to
give me
respect the
respect.
fact I'm taking Mephisto to rank
No.
5 next week.
It's just
But underrated gang.
it tells you a lot that. Think about it. I have like 45 rank 5 5-star champions. I have like 20 rank 2 6-stars. I have 27 rank 3 6-stars. Yeah. So I have used like 300 TFI basic catalysts. And I didn't give enough of a shit about Stark Enhanced Spider-Man to give him 2.
He's not even rank 5.
No, he's rank 4.
That's funny.
I know. I have like, I know, Spider-Ham is rank 5. I have Kamala Khan at rank 5.
I
Starkey
have
is at
Black
rank
Bolt
4.
at rank 2.
You understand that, yeah. I just took Luke Cage to rank 3.
Google user.
Rank 2, sorry.
Google user. 4 stars can do rank X5. It isn't a big deal.
So, yeah. He didn't even make it rank 5 after all this time.
That's funny.
Oh, look at those guys.
Q is salty.
I know. Google
Well,
it.
Q, I can tell you something. That's because Starkey and Blade were the only good 5 stars almost back then. So, it doesn't really matter. Guardian would have put in tons of work if he was released back then.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's easy to be the best if there's no competition.
Exactly.
Like when
Or
Stark
Baby
Enhanced
Q.
Spider-Man came out, do you know what were like the second best tech champion in the game? It was like Star-Lord or something. Wow, it was like
It was definitely Star-Lord.
Nah, like okay, fine. Let's be honest. Stark Enhanced Spider-Man used to have plenty of use in game, but I still didn't like him, so I didn't like him. Right now, he does have some use for some people in some game modes, but it's very limited. It's about as much of a praise as I can give to King Groot, and I genuinely think that there are more people that will and are ranking up King Groot these days than Stark against Spider-Man. So
Firewood.
yeah, no, I mean like yeah, plenty of people with rank 5 King Groots and stuff.
That's wrong, Google user. Hype and Arcane look pretty old, but they are some of the best champions in the game. He says old champs are always worse than the current ones. That's wrong.
That's wrong. That's just wrong. How old is Quake? How old is Ghost? How old is Archangel?
How old is Arcane and Hyperion?
Yeah, how old is Magic and Hyperion? Yeah, Hyperion is like a year older than Stark is. And he's never been reworked or anything like that.
Exactly. Nilu says I would say Carnage to rank 5, but he's using double catalyst.
Definitely King Groot or Guardian. Yeah, it's up apathetic god.
That's bullshit. Which classes do you have lots of tier 4 CCM?
Right now I have Mystic and Science, but it's kind of on purpose because I'm being hesitant in using my Mystic Catalyst because I'm starting to think about my tier 5 CC to go to rank 3. Like I would have, let's say, rank 3 with my Dragon Man, which I'm hesitant to do right now, if I wouldn't be thinking already about rank 4 6 stars. And Science 1, I'm mainly waiting to see what's gonna happen with Overseer. Cosmic one is typically the one it's harder for me to get rid of. And Cosmic is another class where I'm hesitant to use my tier 5 CC right now.
You know my situation with Cosmic. I'm not even gonna comment.
Yeah. Oh, you poor
And
baby
Carnage
boy.
only used the skill catalyst on.
Okay, we're nearly done, guys, by the way. We are nearly done. We only have like a few more rounds left. So just about done. I'm gonna be very happily I will have finished this grind.
One, he doesn't have Overseer.
Hmm?
He's asking for Overseer gameplay tomorrow.
I'm not in CCP. Overseer is not out yet, and I'm not in CCP, so if there is early access bundle tomorrow, I actually don't know if I even can buy that one. Really don't know.
I'm not getting it.
I really want to, but
and that's saying something, considering I get.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I would I could kind of use the boosts as well that are in there, and I don't want to, but I don't think I'll be getting it. Maybe.
I was actually considering getting the War Boost bundles yesterday, but I don't use the 6-hour boost anyways. They don't last long for me.
Yeah, I don't think I can afford the Overseer bundle, so I'm probably not gonna be getting it. That again, like, especially you see, like this saving for July 4th for me as a YouTuber hits doubly hard because I need to save up for July 4th as well, and the fact that everybody else is saving, like, you know, so I need to be very, 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 very careful right now. I obviously would be ecstatic if I did manage to get lucky and get Overseer. Well, first of all, in any rarity to mess about with him, because I'm quite hopeful of him. And the second thing would be that...
I disagree, Google user. Magic was one of my first rank 4s back in the day. I used it a lot.
Yeah, Magic's awesome.
He says he wasn't used that much earlier.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
No, she was always kind of used a lot.
And he says, "Are you cheating on me?"
No, it's just I need to go to bed. It's like 10:30 here. So I'm a bit late. But yeah, I'm gonna be finishing the stream in a second.
I'm an hour ahead. If you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, but I wake up stupid early.
So do I.
What time do you wake up?
6 or 7 in the morning for me.
I wake up anywhere in between 4 to 5.
You're crazy, but that's because you're grinding arena.
Yeah, 6 is pretty much sleeping in for me.
That ask, I know you've been asked this a lot, but for content, if I bring in Max Archangel, is able to bring in Prof X or Aegon.
Shut up and take my money.
JJ
And who would
$6,
other two be
a
not good
little
at
towards
Quake or
July
Ghost
4th.
and don't have Namor? Well, you need a Tarix counter, first of all.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you very much. A little towards July 4th, well, I'll put that aside. But yeah, tomorrow we should be, I think, finding out videos for hours here, so that could be quite interesting. And who's the oldest not revamped, still useful champion? Well, Magic was revamped, so Magic doesn't count.
Hyperion. Archangel.
Silent. Let me double check. Let's just go per year. Aunt May. Champion info. 2015. Oldest not revamped useful champion. Revamped. I'd say OG Vision, maybe. Star-Lord, kind of. But realistically, Dr. Voodoo, Hyperion.
He said useful today, Vision and
Yeah,
Star-Lord aren't really useful today.
2016. Okay, so let's say Dr. Voodoo, Hyperion, Quake are the three
I'd agree, yeah.
2016 champions that are still very, very good today. Have not been reworked at all. Yeah, and 2016, yeah. From 2015, everything that is decently good it has been reworked, basically. The best 2015 has to offer is Star-Lord and Vision. Everything else has been changed. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it. The 2016 ones, 3 of them there. But yeah.
Hopefully God asked, who do you think your first rank 4 will be?
Doom or Surfer?
Doom or Surfer? Doctor says Magic was my first rank 4, Hype was my first rank 5.
Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? I'll open one cow crystal. Regular cow crystal.
With units.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm not good. I don't know. Oh, I can open the 50,000 crystal as well. Cool. Just before the finish. Let's see if I can get anything good. Can I turn around my luck? With a 3-star Sunspot. Wonderful. That's excellent. That's perfect.
What a troll.
Let's go. 6-star Punisher. 6-star Punisher. Come on. Would be neat, right? Would be neat. But we get gold. Okay, that is it for today. And yeah, I got to go because I probably got a death threat for my girlfriend. So I better comply. Or you guys are gonna see me tomorrow on a stream with like a blue eye or something. Okay.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, huge thank you to everyone, and I'll see you in the morning. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel.
I'm in
So, we have
danger.
all the information.
And that's it.